So I'm trying to figure out on Power, since when did everyone become a snitch? Hello, ladies and gents, Romie Mojo here. Pause. This episode of Power, Season 6, Episode 12, was about pause. So that's why I'm putting in as minimal effort as possible when it comes to any of this. Because I don't like pause. I don't care that she was right. That doesn't mean that I like her. That doesn't mean that I like her. Because I don't. She's annoying. But you know who I thought, and I didn't realize it couldn't be the case. You know who's more annoying? Her son. Her son. And again, I understand why he's upset. I understand all of that. I don't care. But I have the right to be annoyed and irritated. And I don't like him, and I don't like her. Essentially, how this goes is followed. Paz was upset that James St. Patrick was getting off scot-free, even though she still felt like James killed her sister. Paz eventually, through going to different sources, working with the feds. Now, remember when we thought at one point, why is Paz talking like she has a wire on? We were right. Or I should say I was right. I didn't see too many people comment that. But I was right, because she did have a wire on. She was trying to do everything that she could to get James to go and say that what he did. And Paz, she got a partial confession, but it was nothing concrete, and no, it was nothing specific enough for the, what am I talking to? For the feds to go and really go after Ghost. Because remember, they tried multiple times and failed. So the judge is not playing with them. Like even when Paz did the whole wire thing and the judge declined, and they had Blanca of all people go and tell her, which I just thought was the oddest thing. The oddest thing. I love how the top guy at the, in the department, he's being let go. He's being let go because he had a stick up his butt with trying to go and just stick it to James St. Patrick. He got caught up in it too, even though he was acting like he wasn't. James, and this is the power of politics, because James decided to join the Democratic Party, for that woman, now the head of the Democratic Party, well, one of the main representatives, I should say, went and spoke on James' behalf, said, you need to stop investigating him or else we're going to come after you. Actually, we're going to go above you and go against, and go light fire under your people so that you can go and get fired if you don't back off. And that's actually what happened. I said, what? Because at one point, Paz was working with the feds to go, and she gave up the cell phone that was in Angela's. So Angela is dead. She is dead. Dead. She done dead. She's dead. Dead. She's dead. Angela is dead. And so here's the thing. Angela's dead. Paz brought the body. By also implicating Angela, they risk losing the pension, which she needs so that she can pay for her father's room, because her father has dementia or something of the sorts, and her son needs money for college. For whatever reason, any type of grants or student loans, whatever alternatives that a lot of people normally will have had access to, I'm assuming either maybe timing wise or just in general, they don't have access to. So they're relying on Angela to finance their life. Now that's the one thing that I do remember that irks me. I understand that Paz had Angela's back in other ways, but it just felt like Angela was financing and helping her entire family, which is what happens with a lot of people. And that was one thing I did not like, because it really came out this episode, and how the son was sounding ungrateful and bitter. Again, he lost his aunt, so maybe it's misplaced anger, but he was just talking about school. And I do understand they don't live in a good area. So to get away from those people, school is a big thing. And so maybe that's why he was, putting so much pressure on his mom. But I'm like, you need to chill out a little bit. Paz going and getting Angela's gun, wanting to shoot Ghost multiple times. The first time, again, she's riding around in this basically cop car. Anything that even looks like a cop car is going to send off Ghost's antennas. As well as he probably saw the car before. And because it's all blacked out, jeez. she doesn't shoot him in public because that's when the ambulance came by. And I don't remember if that was the ambulance that Tommy was supposed to be in or not. But because you see how all of it's kind of woven together? I thought that was interesting. I will say this. It is interesting how you're seeing, oh, all right, so that was that scene happening. That was this scene happening. That was this scene happening. So they just shot it all bloop, 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 and they were done. They're like, we are done. We're moving on to part 2. To book 2 of Power. But Paz had, I said she was getting on my nerves because on this quest to go and take down Jamie when things weren't working out, she went to Tasha. She asked for Tasha's help. Tasha said, Ghost always gets what he wants. Ghost always wins in the end. That's how this, you think I wouldn't try to take him down? Because originally they're trying to go the angle of maybe Terry Silver. Maybe we can stick him with Terry Silver, but it wasn't enough. Maybe we'll use Dre to corroborate. No, but then Dre died. But then Dre was also a part of this others. It was just one thing after the other, after the other, after the other that kept taking them out. And I was just kind of cackling because I do love to see it. I loved to see that portion. What I didn't like was, I said, Paz is not a killer. She's not about to kill him. Like, even when she went into truth, there's too many people there. Even if you wanted to, why would you do it? And thankfully, Paz had a moment where she realized, no, you have a family, you have a son, because her son even took her gun afterwards and was going to try and kill Ghost. And I'm thinking, you're not built for this, because before that you were saying, I know people, I can get him taken out. I said, sir, who you know? Who you know? Who you be knowing? What you be doing? No. So she thankfully goes and stops him, because at first I thought, oh no, if it's her son, oh, this is trash. But no, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And thankfully it did not. She didn't even go and try to shoot him again either. She woke up the next day and saw that, wait a minute, someone got him. And she was like, oh, cool, retribution. But she did notice something. Paz most certainly noticed something. And because remember, at one point, Paz went to the DA office, went to the feds. While Spanky was there, there was just like 100 different degrees of separation. She did go and get Angela's body put back down in the ground. Sax was good for something. Usually good for nothing, but he was at least good for something that day. And because she even went back to Tasha and, realized, it's hopeless, whatnot. Once Ghost dies, then it becomes who shot Ghost, because Paz also went to Tommy. She went to Tommy's place because she was like, Tommy, you said that if I need anything, I need you to go and kill Ghost. Ghost killed Angela. This guy's a liar. And remember, she was like, I need you to take out Angela's killer. I need you to kill Angela's killer. He can't do that because it's him. He can't do that because it's him, but he can't let her know that. And I'm thinking, when did everyone become a snitch? When did all this snitching start? Because I'm with it. I didn't watch Power to see all these people become rats. Everyone, rat. Because now you have, after James dies, Paz gets a call that she needs to go to the office because they need to speak to her regarding James' will. I'm thinking, oh, he left Angela something. No, he left even though I said, no, it's going to be a twist. It's going to be Paz. So then recently, who knows how recent, we'll see. Recently, Ghost went and changed his will to include a sizable amount of money to Paz because he felt really guilty, and at least that she could do was help secure her family. Paz did not want to take that money because she felt like it was blood money. Tasha is there, and Tasha looks happy. I said, Tasha, stop looking so dang happy, sis. Stop looking too happy. What are you doing? She goes and kind of yokes up Paz a little bit, even though she's short, even though Tasha's shorter than Paz, and says, you need to take this money because even though Ghost did not kill Angela, she is dead, and I do have to respect the fact that she did help out my family, and she's the reason why my son isn't in jail right now. So I always owe her for that, which means I technically always owe you to a certain degree. And I said, okay, when is this going to come to play later on? Paz asked, did you kill James? Tasha didn't say no. Tasha didn't say, she even smirked like, well, you really must know. I said, Tasha, stop. Now, Paz was still like, no. But then I forgot what Tasha said about, look, you need to focus on your family, focus on your son. I know how important that is. And look, we all need a fresh start. I'm not going to act like I'm heartbroken over this. But at the end of the day, my kids did lose a father, so I'm not happy about that. I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. We're still going on with Ghost is really dead, right? All right, we'll go on saying that Ghost is really dead. We'll go on saying that Ghost is really dead. We'll do that. We'll do that. It ends with Paz finding out from Tasha that Tommy was the one who killed. And I don't know what made Tasha, I'm thinking, is Tasha pissed because Tommy did something she didn't want him to do? Is that the problem? Because now we have Paz take the gun, boom, 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 Tommy, boom, 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 Tommy, boom, 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 Tommy. And she opens the door. I'm thinking, why did the door open? Why did the door open? Why is it open? Because I knew she would check. And Tommy's apartment, squeaky. That apartment's been never done being that clean. Ever. Never. Not even when he had his mom. Well, definitely not when he had Kate there. Sidebar, Kate is pregnant. Why is Kate pregnant? And by who? What? This makes no sense. Who did Kate get knocked up by? I'm just so confused. Next week's going to be a Tommy episode, obviously, which possibly means that he didn't do it. Or maybe this is a big set between the big three, because you never know, because there's still supposed to be 5 people left. But I hated the dramatics of, Tommy! I'm thinking, shut up! So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. I actually talked longer than I thought I would.